Let's build a mob farm. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to find yourself an ocean, or you're going to build this farm really high in the sky. However, I would recommend building it in an ocean. Once you have found the ocean biome that you're going to be building this farm in, you're going to build 24 blocks above sea level, which is this block right here. Then you're going to build an 8x17 platform. This is what your platform should now look like. And then once you've done this, you're going to come down to one of these sides and you're going to build down by one. And then we're going to build a 7x17 platform. This is what your giant platform should now look like. It should be an 8x17 with one block down, a 7x17. From here, we're going to add blocks on both ends of the 7x17 square. And then we're going to add a row of magma blocks like so. So this is what the platform should now look like. And then we're going to grab some blocks and we're going to place blocks across the entire top of the farm. So we want to create a rim across the farm on the 17th and first block. And we're going to come across here and we're going to do another layer just beyond the magma. We are going to bring this layer up 3 blocks. So it should be 3 blocks tall on this block. So 3 and just like that. So it should be 3 blocks tall, and then we're going to make this all level. Once you've built up by 3 blocks, you're going to grab your water bucket now, and we're just going to create a bunch of infinite water source blocks across the top right there, and then it should drop down into the next layer, just like so. After that, we're going to grab some blocks. We're going to place a block right here, place another block, and then break this temporary block. Come all the way across until there is a 1 block gap, and then come back around, and again, 1 block gap. Same thing, 1 block gap, and back again to create this square. Then we're going to create a grid pattern, and we're just going to come across leaving 1 block gaps all the way through here, and we're going to do the same thing in this direction to create this little square. When you are done, this is what it should look like, and it should be doubled up here, and we're just going to break this last layer of blocks, just like so. Now you're going to grab your trapdoors, and we're going to place trapdoors all the way around the outside of the square. So we're going to come all the way around, do both sides, and we're going to do all 4 sides of this square. We are also going to place 1 trapdoor in all of these holes, like so. Once you've properly done all of your trapdoors, this is what your platform should look like. And what you're going to do is you are going to place buttons on all of the blocks that are not in front of holes. So in case that doesn't make sense, I'm just going to show you what it should look like. So we're going to come across, and really we're just doing the corner of the squares. And it's mostly a grid pattern, so we're just going to do this all the way across the platform. So when you are finally done all of that, this is what the final platform is going to look like. And this is going to be the platform that we're going to paste on top of each other. So we're going to make 4 of these layers, but you can really make as many as you would want. However, don't make too many or you're going to go out of spawn range. I find 4 is about how many you need. So after building 4 more layers, this is what the farm should look like, and it looks quite industrial if I do say so myself. The last thing you're going to do to get the farm up and running is we're going to throw a roof on top of it. And after building the roof, it is probably a good idea to torch spam or create a proper lighting system on the roof. However, I simply do not care about torch spam, so I'm going to go ahead and throw down some torches. Now down here, we need a collection system for some way to collect the items above the magma. So in order to do that, we're going to create this little shape like so. Go all the way across to this other magma block, and we're going to throw down a double chest right here. Then what we want to do is we want to place down a powered rail right here and a powered rail right here. We are then going to connect these up with normal rails and a lever on this one and a lever on this one. The final thing is to break this powered rail we just placed, place down a hopper right here, and then replace the powered rail. That's my bad. You need a hopper running into the chest. Grab your minecart, place it on this powered rail, and it should be off and collecting. Currently, there is probably nothing spawning because we are too close to the farm. So to fix that, you want to come to the middle of the farm, come up about halfway, place down a block, and then build out by 25. This block right here is going to be where you're standing when you're AFK trying to get those sweet mob drops. So you're going to AFK here overnight, and this thing is going to get you plenty and plenty of mob drops, including bones, arrows, rotten flesh, and most importantly, gunpowder. I've gone ahead and built myself a nice little AFK room, and the reason for that is because this is going to be the very first tutorial with the world download. So there will be a world download in the description for you guys to go and check out. Download that if you guys are struggling, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. But in the time that I've been building this, these are the rates that we've had. That probably took me about 2 minutes to put together. And these are the rates. However, the farm does require some time to start up, so this thing will produce plenty of rotten flesh, gunpowder, bones, and arrows. If you're looking to improve your farm, then stick with me. However, this next part of the tutorial is not required and will not increase the drops for the farm. What we're going to be doing is building an item sorter, and to do this, we are going to be breaking this double chest, come down below this hopper, and place a dropper. Then from this dropper, we want to build down by 2, and then we're going to set down 5 temporary blocks like so. Go ahead and break these 2 blocks right here and run hoppers into these blocks. Now what we want to do is break these blocks, and then we're going to place down a block right here and just create a nice little wall. And we're going to do the same thing over here as well and create a wall just across like so. Grab a water bucket and place a water bucket on this block right here, which will come across all of these hoppers. Then we are going to come down here, place a temporary block, and then place down a double chest. Break this block and then build down by 2 double chests like so, and then come across by 4 double chests, bringing your total to 3 double chests by 5 double chests. And we just want to connect up all of these just like this. Then we're going to grab our hoppers and run hoppers into the back of all of these chests like so. Just like this. Now what you want to do is place down 2 blocks like so, and then place down a comparator, and then place down another block like so, and then a block down here, a block right here, and a block right here. You can go ahead and break this block, and then you're going to place down 3 redstone dust, a redstone repeater, and then a redstone torch. And then we're going to build this 5 more times. After you have built all of the redstone, you want to place down an anvil, and you're going to name something to just some random string of numbers. Or you can name it something like, I don't know, subscribe. I think that's a good idea. And then you should grab this out of the anvil, break the anvil, and then we're going to go into all of these hoppers. And what we're going to do is we're going to place down the item we want to sort, and then we're going to place down a row of subscribe dirt. So then when this hits 41 items, it's going to stop and it is going to become a filter. So as you can see, it stopped. If we go ahead and grab some gunpowder, the filter stole all my gunpowder, but I got some more. If we go ahead and place some gunpowder in there, you can see that it's going to file out until it hits 41 again. And it's all going to get sorted out into the chest. So we're going to do the same thing for all of these chests: subscribe dirt, rotten flesh, and then bones, and then subscribe dirt. And then finally, we're going to do arrows and then subscribe dirt. And this last row of chests is going to be for all of the random items, like all of the bows and all of the armor and stuff like that. So all the non-stackables. And if you've done everything correctly, this is what your chest should look like. You should be sorting gunpowder, rotten flesh, bones, arrows, and then nothing. And what you want to do now, and this is the last and final step, is go ahead and grab your observers, and you're going to make observers look into one another, so that way this dropper is constantly dropping items. So you want them to be facing like that, and if we just go ahead and throw some gunpowder in here, it should get thrown out, and it's going to end up in this chest. If we go ahead and grab some rotten flesh, throw it into the dropper, then it is going to dispense it, and it should end up in the rotten flesh chest, which it is. The last and final step is to grab this powered rail and grab a hopper, break the hopper, place down the hopper, and then we're going to set down a powered rail. And now we have to replace our hopper minecart. But that is it. That is the item sorter completely done. And don't forget, there is a world download in the description, so go click that link, download the world, and you can take a look at what is going on. But that's gonna do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please do consider smashing the subscribe button and leaving a like. My name is 1UpMC, and I will catch you guys in the next one.